Hello, my air signs. This is going to be your weekly message or whenever you do stumble upon it. So I did shuffle the cards for you specifically, and this is going to be a little different. I like to try to add a little bit of flair to some of these readings with more cards. I am going to use the main deck here, but these two are going to be like energy signatures as well. So let's get into your reading. So let's pull these two. The Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So what the first thing I think of when I see this, or what I'm drawn to say, is with the Five of Wands, this is definitely something having to do with standing your ground, not necessarily actual physical fighting, but this is like getting your point across, getting your message out there to whoever needs to hear that message, standing up for yourself, really using your voice in this matter. When we see the Knight of Swords, this is the energy of moving really, really fast towards what is happening. So you're standing your ground quickly, you're getting this message out quickly. This is moving things forward faster by standing your ground and basically sticking up for yourself or someone else that is in need of a voice that can't give that voice. Does that make sense? This could be elderly. This could be children. This could be something like that. Somebody who is in need of a voice that is not able to give their voice at this time, but you decide this week that you step in for them. This is specifically for however it fits for you. Does that make sense? So not everyone's journey is the same, but the message can fit for you where it does. Does that make sense? If not, let me know in the comments. I can definitely help you out. So we'll pull more cards for this and get into depth with that in a minute. But the energy signature here is envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Now, this can be the part where you're standing your ground on. So not necessarily envy. Someone can be envying you, or vice versa, but really the vibe I'm getting is that you have to really stand your ground on a position that people aren't agreeing with, and this is where envy comes in. They may be envying you for having that voice. They may be envying you for the choices that you're making that they can't. So instead of being like having your back, they are taking it another step and going in a different direction of like trying to call you out on something that isn't true, trying to make you look a certain way just because they don't agree with what you're trying to do for you and your family. And Master Buddha. So this is a spirit guide, energy card, and some wisdom behind it, okay? So Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So this is a message for letting you know that your voice matters. What you're saying is your truth, and it needs to be said, okay? Now, check out the voice part, because that's what we're talking about in these other cards. It is definitely trust your inner voice moment. What is coming up for you is meant to be said, even if it's hard for others to understand and gauge that within their own lives, okay? When things like this come up, this means like, this is your time to shine, no matter if it's hard for that other person or not, and people involved in general. So let's pull a card on this to get a little more into it. So what does this have to do with? Let's get into the nitty gritty here. Let's pull some cards, doing a little bit of shuffling. A new path. Here, let me show you really quick. The Fool's card is the next card for you. So whoever is trying to bust up your good or your joy for this newfound path, this is because it may be a very sudden decision where you're like, excuse me, I'm quitting my job tomorrow, or I just quit my job on the fly. And people don't understand that, but people don't need to understand, because whose life is it? Yours. You did this for a reason. You're doing it for a reason, and they need to trust in you. Let's couple more cards here. The Ace of Wands. This already is showing to be your path. Your path indefinitely. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when you have a Fool's card, that is like giving it up to faith, giving it up to blind guidance, and allowing the universe to direct you in the steps that you need. And your next card, which is this card, the Ace of Wands, is showing to be something that is very in your favor. So using this energy, using this creativity, this creative energy is definitely what you need, and the universe is backing you up on that. So you literally can't get anything better than speaking up for yourself, choosing your new path, and then getting the universe to back you up on it as well. That is amazing. So I hope you take that message and really go with it. Really speak your truth and live your truth, okay? So your next card here is the Four of Swords. Now, yeah, it's a little weird because it's a guy, I think it's a tombstone, and it's literally a knight resting, okay? But this is the literal card of you need to rest. Yes, you've made these big moves, you've ruffled a lot of feathers that really don't matter to you, but in the end right now is a good time to rest. So this can look like literally resting for yourself, taking time for yourself, meditation, anything that'll bring you to a calmer state of mind. This is what is needed at this time. So you've done a lot of hard work and moving and shaking, but now is the time to rest and get your ideas situated. Or this is like literally before you get your ideas put down onto paper, I should say. Let's pull another card. So you've meditated on it or you've slept on it, and now you've come into the Moon. So the Moon card comes with some energy of, could be anxiety, could be even some mystery, the mystery of the unknown. Like, yeah, you've put in your 2 weeks. Yeah, you've left your job, or yes, you're starting a new path. And this comes with uncertainties, right? But that doesn't mean it's wrong. That just means it's unknown. So remember to keep your meditation going, keep your resting going, to kind of balance this out. Yes, we can like get into the mystery of it, of the unknown, but think of it as the opportunities that are out there for you. So try not to get stuck in a worry mentality, more of the excitement of the unknown, okay? And then the Five of Swords. So when I see this makes me think of people that are not having your best interest, or this could be you trying to get something going too fast or not well thought out and brought in as fast as you can without thinking or seeing all the parameters first, or all the outline of really what your duties are, what is expected of you. So this can be taken as like a manipulation card, but please take the proper time to find out about the company, find out about the person, find out about who is really involved in the behind the scenes of a job or a corporation that you're trying to get into, because you don't want to be taken advantage of. You don't want to be they're telling me you don't want to take a job for a lesser pay but higher status. You really need to do your research on the company, because this is the card of the company to me. This is, I'm feeling, is something's too good to be true, and it needs to be investigated, okay? All right, let's see what else. But by doing your due diligence and really getting into what is needed, you make bank. And this can be a reason for it is because you do, this guy here, you speak up and say, like, you're not, this position, I was doing this and some more previous. And it deserves more money, it deserves more hours, it deserves more clout, and so on, right? So you know what you're worth, you know what you were entitled to, and it's showing in this card. Literally, this is the Ace of Coins. This is stability. This is financial abundance. This is abundance in the home life. This is abundance all around. Okay, this is the universe letting you know that you've made the right decision by standing up for yourself, by speaking on things you need and want out of your new position, your new path, your new life choice. This is awesome. So you really can't get better than this either. So by following the Ace of Wands leads you to the Ace of Coins. Really, really amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you need a private reading, because some people may not resonate with the whole reading, please check out my description below. You'll see how to get private readings with me. And if you have any questions, please comment below. Have a great week, you guys.